There are moments in life when you feel it's something unseen, something protective, something bigger than coincidence. You walk through storms that should have destroyed you, yet somehow you are still standing. You experience peace in places that should have broken you. You escape danger that could have changed everything. And deep inside, you know, this isn't luck. God has chosen you. And when God chooses someone, he assigns protection. The Bible reminds us that angels are ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. That means protection is not random. It is intentional. If you are aligned with God's purpose, heaven moves on your behalf. Here are 10 powerful signs angels may be guarding your home. Unexplainable peace in the midst of chaos. One of the strongest signs angelic protection surrounds your home is a peace that makes no logical sense. The world outside may be shaking. Finances may be tight. News may be frightening. Problems may try to knock at your door. Yet inside your home, there is a calm atmosphere that cannot be explained by circumstances. This kind of peace does not come from comfort. It comes from covering. When angels guard a space, they carry the presence of God, and where God's presence dwells, fear loses power. You may notice that arguments de-escalate quickly. Stress fades faster than expected. Negative energy does not linger. It's as if something invisible diffuses tension before it explodes. You might walk into your house after a long, exhausting day and instantly feel relief. That shift in atmosphere is not imagination. Spiritual environments are real. Peace is not just emotional, it is spiritual evidence. When angels guard your home, anxiety struggles to take root. Fear tries to enter but cannot dominate. And even when storms surround you, your home becomes a sanctuary. That peace is a sign heaven is standing watch. Protection from accidents and sudden danger. Have you ever narrowly avoided something that could have been catastrophic? A car accident that almost happened. A fire that could have spread. A dangerous situation that mysteriously resolved itself. When angelic protection surrounds your home, danger often gets intercepted before it reaches full impact. You might experience small inconveniences that actually prevent larger disasters. A delayed departure that saved you from an accident. A strange feeling that made you double check the stove. A sudden thought that stopped you from making a risky decision. Angels don't always prevent every hardship, but they often reduce impact. They reroute danger. They warn the spirit before the mind understands. Sometimes protection shows up as intuition. Sometimes as delay. Sometimes as sudden clarity. And later, when you reflect, you realize that could have gone very differently. That realization is not coincidence. It is divine intervention. Recurring spiritual sensitivity in your home. When angels guard your home, spiritual awareness increases. You may notice heightened discernment. You feel when something is off. You sense when something is peaceful. You detect shifts in energy without visible explanation. This sensitivity is not paranoia, it is spiritual alertness. Angelic presence often sharpens awareness. You may feel prompted to pray at certain moments without knowing why. You may sense a need to speak blessing over your household unexpectedly. You may feel guided to protect your environment from negativity. A guarded home becomes spiritually alive. It becomes a place where prayer feels powerful, worship feels stronger, reflection feels deeper. Conversations become meaningful. When heaven watches over a house, that house becomes spiritually charged. Repeated confirmation through dreams or signs, God often confirms protection through subtle spiritual reassurance. You may experience dreams of protection, light, or being shielded. You may wake up feeling reassured after restless nights. Sometimes confirmation comes through scripture that seems directly timed, or through messages that speak exactly to your current fears. Angels often work quietly, but God reassures loudly. If you repeatedly receive confirmation that you are not alone, that your home is covered, that you are protected, pay attention. And repetition in spiritual matters is rarely accidental. Sudden calm during emergencies, in moments that should cause panic, you respond with unusual calm. Others may react emotionally, but you feel focused. This kind of calm under pressure is often a sign of divine covering. Angelic presence does not remove urgency. It strengthens composure. It allows you to act wisely instead of reacting emotionally. That steady spirit in crisis is evidence of unseen support. Children or pets reacting to unseen presence. Children and animals are often spiritually sensitive. If they show comfort in certain spaces, unusual calm, or stare peacefully toward unseen areas without fear, this can indicate positive spiritual presence. Notice the atmosphere when your home feels peaceful. Often, children sleep better. Pets rest comfortably. The environment feels secure. Peace radiates when heaven stands guard. Constant pull toward prayer and worship. When angels guard your home, prayer feels natural. Worship feels inviting. You are drawn to protect the spiritual atmosphere intentionally. You feel responsibility to keep negativity out, to guard conversations, to speak life. This is not pressure. It is partnership with heaven. Deliverance from generational patterns. A powerful sign of angelic protection is breaking cycles that once dominated your family. Patterns of addiction, violence, chaos, or instability suddenly stop with you. That is not luck. That is intervention. When God chooses someone, he often positions them as a generational shift. Financial or emotional provision at the right time. Provision shows up exactly when needed. Not always early, not always abundant, but always sufficient. Bills get paid, needs get met, solutions appear. Angels often work in alignment with divine provision. A deep inner knowing that you are guarded. Perhaps the strongest sign is this: you simply know, not arrogantly, not boastfully, but confidently. You feel chosen, not because you are perfect, but because you are purposed. And when you are purposed, you are protected. Final message: if these signs resonate with you, do not take them lightly. Protection is not permission to be careless. It is confirmation of calling. Guard your home in return. Pray over it. Speak life in it. Remove negativity from it. Because when God chooses you, heaven assigns guardianship. And when angels guard your home, fear must stand outside. You are not lucky. You are covered. You are watched over. You are chosen.